Text messages are being made public in the sex trafficking case against Sean Diddy Combs. The texts were revealed on September 18th while Diddy was in federal court to appeal his denial of pretrial release following his arrest and indictment earlier this week for sex trafficking, racketeering conspiracy, and transportation to engage in prostitution. He has pleaded not guilty to all the charges.
Disturbing new video appears to support some of the accusations of abuse against music mogul Sean Diddy Combs.
We want to warn you that this video you're about to see is extremely graphic. The surveillance footage that was captured inside of a Los Angeles hotel in 26 Cassie Ventura in a hallway.
Diddy's world is crumbling, and the shocking revelations coming to light are shaking even the most die-hard industry insiders. Once hailed as the king of music, Diddy now faces a scandal that threatens to bring his entire empire crashing down. But this story isn't just about Diddy. It's a tale that entangles celebrities, producers, executives, and even royalty, drawing us into a world of controversy, deception, and startling accusations. From Young Miami's unexpected engagement to Cuba Gooding Jr.'s wild behavior at a yacht party, and even Diddy's own son, Justin Combs, who finds himself caught in the midst of this chaos, this isn't just a scandal, it's an empire crumbling right before our eyes. With each new piece of information emerging, we have to ask, how deep does this go? And how many people are truly involved? Buckle up, because what you're about to discover will change everything you thought you knew about the man who once dominated the entertainment industry. This is the story where Diddy's darkest secrets are finally revealed. Stay tuned until the end so you don't miss a single detail. And before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to Just Drama.
So a lot of the things that people really say about him, you didn't experience that as in dating. That's not something that you saw. So is that the reason why you never said anything? Is that the reason why when all of these allegations and lawsuits came apart, why didn't you speak?
Because I can't speak on something that wasn't my experience, and I can't speak on something that I don't know. I can't speak on these allegations because I wasn't around at the time. I don't know that person, and that wasn't my experience.
Young Miami's rise to fame seemed unstoppable. From hit songs to a high-profile romance with Diddy, it looked like she was living the dream. But beneath the surface, her connection with Diddy was far more complicated. The first cracks appeared during Thanksgiving 2022 when her cousin was allegedly harassed and threatened at one of Diddy's parties. What should have been a festive family gathering turned into a chaotic scene, with witnesses describing the night as tense and out of control. Young Miami was reportedly caught in the middle, and when questioned later, she admitted, "It was like a different world. I thought I knew him, but that night I saw a side I'd never seen before." As if that incident wasn't enough, rumors soon began swirling that Young Miami might have been involved with Diddy in ways that went beyond their public relationship. Whispers suggested that her connection to Diddy wasn't just about romance or music. There were allegations that he had her entangled in his lifestyle in ways far from ordinary. While Young Miami has mostly stayed silent on the allegations, her cryptic social media posts hint at a deeper truth. One tweet in particular stood out. "Not everything that glitters is gold." Was she a victim caught up in Diddy's world, or did she willingly become part of it? Her story reveals that Diddy's empire wasn't just built on music and money, it was built on power and control.
A music producer who sued Combs for sexual assault last month is adding Oscar-winning actor Cuba Gooding Jr. to this complaint. Rodney Jones claims the actor sexually harassed and assaulted him while on board Combs' yacht last year. Gooding Jr. has not publicly commented on these allegations.
Cuba Gooding Jr. is no stranger to controversy, but the allegations surrounding Diddy's yacht party in January 2023 took things to a whole new level. Witnesses claim that Cuba's behavior was wildly inappropriate, with reports suggesting he openly engaged in acts that crossed every line of decency, all while Diddy stood by and did nothing to stop it. In fact, some sources allege that Diddy even encouraged the behavior, with one guest overhearing him say, "It's my party, let him have his fun." When questioned about the incident, Cuba dismissed the claims, saying, "People exaggerate. It was just a party and things got a little wild." But this wasn't the first time Cuba had faced similar allegations. His history of inappropriate behavior is well documented, but his involvement in Diddy's scandal brought a new layer of scrutiny. This wasn't just another case of a celebrity acting out. It became a symbol of how Diddy's inner circle operated without any regard for consequences. As more details emerged, it became clear that this yacht party wasn't an isolated incident. Instead, it was a glimpse into a much darker world. Cuba's reputation took yet another hit, and being linked to Diddy's crumbling empire could be the final nail in his career's coffin. The question now is, was Cuba simply another guest at Diddy's party, or was he a willing participant in something far more sinister?
It's a call, bro.
That's cool.
Like you said, niggas don't respect your call, my nigga.
Okay.
You not, nigga, you.
Bro,
Just pulling niggas call. Nigga said you not from the block, my nigga. Nigga,
where you from?
I'm from Mount Vernon, nigga.
Okay,
and what's up, nigga?
Nigga,
I'm
what's
with
up?
that. So shake it then. Yo, talking way too much.
You doing too much, bro. You doing what?
Justin Combs, Diddy's son, always seemed to have the world at his feet. But now, he's caught up in a scandal that threatens to drag him down alongside his father. Reports of a violent altercation at Chalice Recording Studio revealed that Justin was directly involved, with witnesses claiming he acted aggressively and contributed to the chaos. This wasn't just a case of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Justin was a key player in the incident, but the story doesn't end there. Allegations have emerged suggesting that Justin played a role in bringing women to Diddy's notorious parties, acting as a sort of recruiter for his father's extravagant and controversial lifestyle. Diddy himself defended his son, stating, "Justin's just having fun. He's young, he's living life. There's nothing wrong with that." However, Justin's involvement paints a much darker picture. This isn't just about a young man enjoying his freedom. It's about being an active participant in the toxic world Diddy created. Justin has tried to distance himself from the scandal, reportedly telling friends, "I'm not my dad. I'm just trying to live my life." But with each new allegation, it's becoming harder for him to escape his father's shadow. Instead of following in his father's successful footsteps, Justin now faces a future that looks increasingly uncertain. His involvement in these events threatens to tarnish his legacy forever.
Looking at this lawsuit, he also alleges that Diddy forced him to watch a video of Stevie J having sex with a man.
Who, little Stevie? Huh? Who, Stevie? What Johnson used to call him, Stevie? Yo, I read that, man. I don't know if you know this, but then maybe they have a tape that we didn't see because the pictures was a little vague.
Stevie J, a Grammy-winning producer and longtime associate of Diddy, has now found himself caught in the heart of this scandal. Known as a talented producer who had a front-row seat to Diddy's success, Stevie J's reputation is now in jeopardy. Allegations suggest that Diddy didn't just mentor Stevie J in music. He groomed him into adopting questionable behaviors. Reportedly, there is incriminating footage showing Stevie J at Diddy's parties, participating in activities far beyond the typical party scene. In a private conversation that later leaked, Stevie J admitted, "Diddy taught me everything. We did things that I'd never speak about. Things you wouldn't believe." This shocking admission suggests Stevie J wasn't just an innocent bystander. He was deeply involved in the darker aspects of Diddy's empire. His connection to Diddy's lifestyle paints a picture of someone who didn't just witness the excess and chaos. He actively participated in ideas. The scandal continues to unravel. Stevie J's reputation hangs by a thread. He recently tried to downplay his involvement, saying, "We were young and we made mistakes, but that was a long time ago. But the damage is done, and his name is now forever tied to Diddy's downfall." Stevie J's story is a reminder of how Diddy's influence reached every corner of his empire, pulling even his closest associates into the darkness. Now the question is, could someone as high-profile as Prince Harry have witnessed any of this madness?
Harry's name has been mentioned in court documents related to allegations Sean Diddy Combs sexually abused multiple people. A $30 million lawsuit brought by record producer Rodney Jones claims Diddy's affiliation with high-profile people such as Prince Harry gave his actions legitimacy.
Prince Harry's name has unexpectedly been connected to the unfolding Diddy scandal. Reports claim the Duke of Sussex once attended one of Diddy's infamous parties. While he's not accused of any wrongdoing, his presence at the event has raised questions about just how far Diddy's network extended. One partygoer described Harry as looking like a deer caught in headlights, clearly unprepared for what he walked into. When asked about his connection to Diddy, his representative stated, "The Duke does not comment on his private affairs." People who were there claim Harry saw things far from what you'd expect at a typical celebrity party. His silence only adds to the mystery, making everyone wonder what he truly witnessed. Even if Harry wasn't involved in any of Diddy's darker activities, His presence shows how far Diddy's influence reached, possibly even into royalty. Ethiopia Habtemariam's role in the scandal. Ethiopia Habtemariam, former CEO of Motown Records and a respected figure in the music industry, is now facing allegations about her connection to Diddy. Reports claim she knew about inappropriate activities at Diddy's parties but chose to ignore them. A leaked email allegedly shows Ethiopia writing, "We can't afford to rock the boat with Diddy. He's too powerful and there's too much at stake." This revelation is damaging to her reputation as a music industry leader. Her silence suggests she may have actively protected Diddy's empire by staying quiet. This raises serious questions about what she knew and why she chose to stay silent. Was she trying to protect her career, or was she helping cover up Diddy's secrets? Either way, her involvement shows how deeply Diddy's influence ran within the industry.
Rodney Little Rod Jones filed that lawsuit against Sean Combs and many others. Christina Coram was one of the people named as a defendant in the suit.
As Diddy's chief of staff, Christina Coram held significant power within his inner circle. However, instead of using that power positively, she's now accused of enabling Diddy's behavior and covering up his actions. Insiders claim Coram often dismissed concerns raised by others, telling them, "That's just how things are here. If you can't handle it, maybe you're in the wrong place." Allegedly, her role went beyond ignoring issues. She actively participated in grooming women to attend Diddy's parties, contributing to a toxic environment where his actions went unchecked. Coram's silence in the face of these allegations speaks volumes. Her job wasn't just about managing Diddy's life, it was about maintaining the secrecy that protected him for years. Now, with the truth emerging, Coram's legacy is being questioned. It's becoming clear that she wasn't just an employee but one of Diddy's most trusted enablers. Lucian Grange's involvement. Lucian Grange, the powerful head of Universal Music Group (UMG), is the last person anyone expected to be linked to this scandal. However, allegations suggest he attended Diddy's parties and was aware of the inappropriate behavior happening there. A source close to Grange claims he once remarked, "Diddy knows how to throw a party, but sometimes things get a little out of hand." True, this implies Grange knew what was happening but chose not to intervene. As one of the most influential figures in the music industry, Grange's involvement raises serious concerns about how far Diddy's behavior was allowed to spread and who else might have been complicit. It's not just about attending the parties, it's about knowing what was happening and choosing to do nothing. Grange has remained silent since these allegations emerged, but insiders say he's been working hard to distance himself from Diddy. The scandal threatens to tarnish his legacy and damage UMG's reputation, proving that Diddy's influence reached the highest levels of the music industry.
Surveillance footage that was captured inside of a Los Angeles hotel in 2016 allegedly shows Combs assaulting then-girlfriend Cassie Ventura in a hallway. A now-settled lawsuit filed by Ventura claimed that she was trying to leave the hotel after a drunken Combs punched
Cassie's lawsuit against Diddy. In November 2022, Cassie filed a lawsuit against Diddy, breaking years of silence and exposing a pattern of alleged abuse, manipulation, and control. "I was trapped," she wrote, stating that Diddy made her feel like there was no way out. Cassie's courage in speaking out inspired others to share their stories, proving Diddy's behavior was part of a long-standing pattern. While Diddy quickly settled the lawsuit, the damage was done and the floodgates had opened. Cassie's bravery not only exposed Diddy's actions but also revealed the toxic culture that protected him for years. Tiffany Redd's support for Cassie. Grammy-winning songwriter Tiffany Redd showed her support for Cassie by writing an open letter that shook the music industry. "Cassie's story is my story," Tiffany wrote. "Diddy's not the only one. This is an industry-wide problem." Tiffany's involvement added credibility to the accusations against Diddy. Her reputation as a respected songwriter encouraged more women to come forward. In interviews, Tiffany made it clear, "We can't keep protecting men like Diddy just because they're powerful. We deserve better." Her words sparked a movement, pushing the music industry to confront its darker side. Aaron Hall's historical allegations. The Diddy scandal also resurfaced disturbing allegations involving Aaron Hall from the early 1990s. In 1991, Hall and Diddy were accused of assaulting a woman, but the incident was swept under the rug at the time. Although Aaron Hall has tried to distance himself from Diddy, stating, "I've got my own demons to deal with." The connection shows Diddy's alleged behavior has a long history. This scandal isn't just about recent events. It's about a pattern of behavior spanning decades. Jane Doe 1's lawsuit under the Adult Survivors Act. Jane Doe 1 filed a lawsuit against Diddy under the Adult Survivors Act, allowing victims to seek justice years after their assaults. Her case, dating back to a 1991 incident, highlights Diddy's long history of alleged abuse. "I was silenced for so long," Jane Doe once stated. "But now I finally have a chance to speak my truth." Her courage proves it's never too late for the truth to come out. Jane Doe 2's Bad Boy Records incident. Jane Doe 2 alleges she was assaulted at Diddy's Bad Boy Records studio in 2003, describing how the incident was covered up. "I was treated like I didn't matter, like I was just another disposable object," she stated. Her lawsuit reveals the toxic culture within Bad Boy Records, where abuse wasn't just part of Diddy's personal life, it was part of the business environment he created. Justin Dior Combs' alleged misconduct. Diddy's son, Justin Dior Combs, has also been drawn into the scandal. Reports suggest he was involved in inappropriate behavior at a yacht party in 2022, seemingly following in his father's footsteps. "I didn't do anything that everyone else wasn't doing," Justin Dior allegedly said. This reveals how deeply Diddy's influence extended, even into his own family. Conclusion: Diddy's crumbling empire. With lawsuits piling up and new allegations surfacing, Diddy's once glamorous empire is crumbling. What was built on fame, fortune, and fear is now being exposed as a network of manipulation, exploitation, and abuse. Diddy's brief statement claiming, "The truth will come out," is increasingly hard to believe. His empire, built on carefully constructed lies, is finally collapsing. And as more people find their voices, the real question is, how many more secrets are waiting to be revealed?